Good Monday. I'm Chris Fogt. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Let's get started. Sharona?
Good morning. Today we have Sheila O'Rourke. She is from the natural health food store that we have here in Fort Wayne, which is called Three Rivers Co-op, right?
It's known by many names, Three Rivers Natural Grocery, or just the co-op, often people
So Sheila, tell us, what do you do there?
I am the assistant manager of the store, and I wear a lot of different hats. So I'm a cheese buyer, I run the sample program, I help with management and advertising and marketing.
And also, you are like the person who smiles the most there.
Yes, I can't help myself.
Because for some reason it looks like everybody in there is so serious.
Well, we're serious about our great food. We're serious about our great food.
Yeah.
Well, this is Monday Morning Jolt, so it's really focused on what you do on Mondays and why Mondays are great for you.
Mondays are great. It's a busy day at the store always. That's the middle of my work week, so I'm about halfway through all I need to do. I start making those contacts. Of course, we're a 7-day-a-week business, so we're around all the time. But those, especially those marketing and ad contacts, that's when I'm starting to do all that and make sure, keeping my pulse on those things.
Do you have a ritual that you follow on
Monday?
I know it's your midweek, as
yeah,
you
that's
said,
midweek.
but to start off, say the beginning of your week, how do you?
Well, the first thing I do at the store when I get there is I open my sampling station. We do man sampling 4 days a week, which that means there's a body with usually some hot food or things that aren't just chips or a piece of cheese. They're a little more involved. Recipes usually are involved with combining different products in the store. So I either am cooking and setting up product and signage and all that stuff.
So tell us something, Sheila. A lot of people don't know, because I have been going to this place for years, like probably over 10 years.
Are you a member?
No, I'm not a member, but I have been going there since it was on Broadway, right? What they don't understand is like all the stuff that you guys do. Like you guys have cooking sessions and gluten-free education and a bunch of stuff. Talk a little bit about this stuff.
We're of course a full-service grocery store, number one. Number two, we're about educating people. Is a big part of our mission. If people have questions about being gluten-free or changing their diet, we're a great source. We have an in-house little resource library, lots of handouts on whatever you may be looking at, whether it's heart health, being February, it's a great time to come visit us. We can show you lots of things, products, omega-3s, leafy greens. So education is definitely, and outreach is definitely a big part of the store, being part of the community. We've been a local business for over 30 years. And we're also community for people too. We all know our customers, if not by name, by face, and we usually know if they're a gluten-free person, or if they're a vegetarian, or if they're an omnivore and love all, are able to eat all foods. So.
Well, you did not emphasize on the lunch menu. You guys have a hot bar there.
Right.
It's very exciting, and very few people know about it.
For me, it's one of the things I'm most proud of. I'm a foodie. I'm a cook. It's where I started in this particular business as a specialty baker. What a lot of people don't realize, they may realize we have food served there, but we make all the food from scratch on premises. If you see potato salad there, it is made there with the organic vegetables that come in the store. It doesn't come in a bucket from some factory someplace. So it really is homemade food, and it's wonderful. The other fabulous thing about Mondays is our mac and cheese.
Oh, really?
That's a featured item on Mondays, and especially in this cold winter. Come visit us on Mondays for the best mac and cheese in town. Absolutely.
I had to add this because I'm a foodie too, and my two favorite things is muffins and barbecue ribs. Barbecue ribs, you guys don't have it,
No.
right? But,
We do sell local pork in our freezer section now, so.
but,
You have to make them.
but I have
Yes.
to tell you, in Fort Wayne, my favorite muffin is sold by you guys.
Which one?
Is that chocolate and coffee.
Yeah,
thing. So I have to share
that's
that.
great, yeah.
Because I'm so addicted to that thing. Whenever I see, I try to buy something else so that it goes off my mind. Like I'll buy another muffin or something to kill my thoughts.
Of that muffin.
Of that
That's my
muffin.
problem with the mac and cheese. In moderation.
Now you've got me really hungry, by the
Yeah.
way.
It is great, wonderful food. And we have a great salad bar. You know, again with organic greens and vegetables and everything. We have a sandwich bar. We have desserts, a spread. Oh, yeah, German chocolate cake, pumpkin roll, pies, and we also have gluten-free and sugar-free things. We always like sweet things. It doesn't mean, just because we want to eat healthy doesn't mean we can't have a treat once in a while. So.
Now, do you have a philosophy or an adage by which you operate?
Myself personally is kind of everything in moderation. I'm lucky. I work in a place where a lot of people have limitations. They can't eat everything. One of my jobs, I think, in the store is to show anybody, no matter what your dietary needs are, the joy of food and how you can make great, good, yummy food no matter what your limitations are. And if you're somebody like me who doesn't have those necessary limitations, that, try everything that you can. Come try a new grain you haven't tasted, or a vegetable you've never heard of before. And, and I'm going to have some of that fabulous Road Warrior muffin that Sharon likes. It's called the Road Warrior. It's chocolate and caffeine. It will get your Monday morning started.
It will be a jolt.
Right, or you love kale and,
How can you go wrong with having chocolate if you have a coffee drink? I mean, I don't even like coffee, but it's still that combination.
It has little espresso, chocolate-covered espresso beans on the top of it.
It's just killing. So
I'm going to have to drive right over there. Now, if you could have one superpower, select any superpower, known or made, imagined, what would it be?
I think time travel.
I like that.
Just because history, I mean, and maybe the future too. But I would love to go whenever, whether it be the Renaissance or maybe the Dark Ages, even the tougher times, to see what was going on, see what life was like, and we probably find out that we're all pretty much the same. We want good food, we want shelter, we want
the basics.
Right, we want the basics. But just, whatever struggles and triumphs each time period brings us, and to experience them.
And is there something that even people who know you well would be surprised to hear about you?
I don't know, I'm such a geek. They probably know that, even know me well. I don't know.
No surprises.
Well, and you think, sometimes I think things that are obvious that everybody knows about me, sometimes people don't know, and I can't put my finger on it right
how
now.
about the tattoo?
The tattoo. Yeah, well, and it's funny that not everybody notices that. People are often surprised. People are surprised that I have a tattoo, which is funny because I think, oh, I so have a tattoo. It really, that is my philosophy. It's a Celtic symbol. You see it in a lot of different, you can see it in Christian churches, but it has the numeral kind of 3 is the thing, but it means balance to me is the most important thing. And I know I'm striving every day to try to find the balance, and usually being a little struggling with it, but striving for it.
So how do people get hold of you? What is the location, and what's the phone number, website, and that kind of stuff?
Sure thing. Our location is 1612 Sherman Boulevard. We're about halfway between downtown and the zoo. Our phone number is 260-424-8812, and our website is www.3rivers, that's the number, 3, riversfood.coop. We have our own domain, so it's
That's
COOP. No hyphen.
And we would like to thank Sheila for coming and joining us today, and we'd like to thank the audience for participating. We are recording at downtown Living Loud Studios. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Use it.